Hello, good afternoon. 4B, okay, this one is our language class. We are on week 24 and today is Monday, September 14th, 2020. Tomorrow we celebrate our Independence Day, and for that reason, we don't receive class tomorrow. Yeah, that's mean EFL and reading. Okay, we don't develop topics this week until the next one. Yes, okay, so that's mean this one is the only English class that you receive in this week. Okay, then you receive classes until Wednesday. Okay, so let's see. Let's start. Our topic for this class. This one is the verb. Okay, today we are going to talk about the verbs. Let's see. Let's start. Okay, verb. We have three aspects that are important that we discuss. The first one is that shows actions. Okay, that's mean in this case, okay, verbs are actions, okay, that we show in a sentence or maybe when we speak. Yes. Then the second part is in predicate of sentence. Okay, that's mean. Okay, we have two parts in a sentence. The first one is the subject, and then we have the predicate. And you know that the verb is part of the predicate. And the third aspect is that is the most important word in a sentence. Okay, we have the subject, we have a noun, we have some pronouns. Let me see, we have the complement of the sentence, etc. But the most important word in a sentence is the action. That's mean the verb. Okay, so let's check this one in every class that you okay have of grammar or maybe of language. Yeah, okay, the first one shows actions, then the verb is in the predicate and is the most important word in a sentence. Yes? Okay, let's continue. Now, this we have this example, okay? Paint. This one is an action, okay? And if you notice in the picture, we have different children, okay? And they are painting with different tools, okay? For example, the girl is painting with the hands. Let me see. The boy is painting with the brush, etc. Okay? And we have a sentence here as example. My friend and I painted the school wall yesterday. Okay, in this case, the action is painted. Okay, this one is the action developed by the children. Painted. Yeah, that's me. This is the verb. Let's continue. The teacher helped me. Okay, in this case, we have the verb in red color. Okay, this is the action help. Who developed the action? The teacher. Yes. Then my dog lick my face. Okay, what is the action in this case? This one is lick. Yeah, okay. This one is in red letters. And who developed this action? In this case is the dog. Okay, I did my best. Okay, for example, when you did your homework, when you did an extra activity, when you, let me see, obtain good grades in your test. Okay, you did your best. Yeah, this one is the expression. Okay, I did my best. And this one is the action. Okay, the verb did. Now, okay, we have the part A. This one is, look at the pictures below. This one is on page 107. And we write a word in each blank that tells the action taking place. Okay, that's when we see every picture and then we write an action. Okay, the first one. This one is a pigeon. The pigeon sweeps. Okay, in this case, barley. Yeah. Then we have a rooster, and the rooster crows. Yeah. Okay. What is the sound that the rooster did in the morning? Okay. Kikiriki. So in this case is crowd. Then we have some eggs, and the action is hatch. Okay. This one is the action when you open something, hatch. Then we have feed or maybe eat. Okay, we have two possibilities in this case. We have two actions in this one that we can use, feed or eat. Remember that we studied this word feed in the last part of the vocabulary, yeah, of the reading class. And then we have the penguin, okay, that is dive, yeah, okay, the penguin dives, bucea. And then a duck, okay, bath or maybe a splash. Okay, we have two possibilities, yes, bath or splash. Yeah, so that's mean all of these one are actions. Yes. Okay, let's continue. We continue on page 107. And if you notice in the think B, okay, now see if you can find the verb in the sentence. You have three sentences here, okay, and everyone is in a yellow box, okay. And the first one says the boys played ball together. In this case, the verb is played. Okay, this one is important. This one is a strategy that we use for understanding and for identifying the verb. Okay, we underline two times the verb, and in that form, we notice, okay, that this one is the verb, played. Then Tom thought of the answer. In this case, the verb is thought, exactly. So we underline two times, yeah? Okay, the fireman rescued the kitten. In this case, what is the verb? Rescue. Yeah, that's mean this one is the action. Okay, who rescued the kitten? Okay, the fireman. Yeah, this one is the question that we answer if we can identify. Yeah, what is the subject? Okay, in this case, the verb is rescue. Good job. Now we pass to page 108, and in this case we develop the exercise A, and we underline the verb two times in each sentence. Okay, for example, we have a separation here between the subject and the predicate, yeah? Okay, number one, salmon. Okay, you separate and then you have the predicate, and you have the verb. In this case is swim, yeah? The second sentence, we rake the jar for mother. Okay, we is the subject and rake the jar for mother is the predicate. That's mean the main word in this part is rake because this one is the verb. So we underline two times. Exactly. Now, number three, Caroline took piano lessons for 4 years. Okay, so we separate the subject and the predicate, and this one is Caroline is the subject. Okay, then we have took piano lesson for 4 years. This one is the predicate, and the most important word here is took. Yeah, okay, excellent. My father and brothers enjoy baseball games. That's me. Okay, this is the subject. We separate the predicate, and the most important word is enjoy. That's mean this one is the action. Jesus died on the cross for us. Okay, we separate the subject and the predicate, and we choose the verb that in this case is died. Okay, we draw two lines because we need to identify in that form. Let's continue. Now, the think B. We draw a line between the subject and the predicate. Okay, this one is the first step that we develop in this exercise. Then we underline the verb two times. Okay, that's mean we develop two things in this exercise. First one, we draw a line between the subject and the predicate. And number two, we underline the verbs. Okay, two times. Let's see. Our feet sank in the wet snow of a spring. Okay, our feet, subject. Then we have the predicate, and the verb is sank. Exactly. My brother and I look for maple trees. Okay, so we separate the subject and the predicate, and we identify the most important word in the sentence, that is the verb, and in this case is look. Okay, so these one are the verbs. Number three, Dad made a hole in the trunk of each maple tree. Okay, Dad is the subject and the action is made. So we underline two times. We attach a bucket by each hole. In this case, we separate subject and predicate. We underline the verb two times. In this case is attach. Number five, sap inside the trees flowed slowly out into the buckets. Okay, so we separate the subject and we underline the most important word in the predicate, that is flowed. Excellent. Now, number six, my brother and I collected sap from the bucket each day. Okay, we separate the two parts of the sentence and we underline the verb two times. Collected, yes. Dad boiled the thin sap. Okay, we have the subject and the predicate, and the most important word is the verb, and in this case is boil. Number eight, the sap cooked for many hours. Okay, that's mean the action is cook. Yeah, that is part of the predicate. Good job. All of us stir the hot and thick liquid. Okay, in this case, we separate the subject and the predicate. We underline the verb that in this case is stirred. Number 10, the maple syrup tasted delicious. Okay, so we separate both parts and we underline 2 times the verb. And in this case is tasted. Yes? Okay, good job. Now, okay, this is another important part. Another name for the verb is the simple predicate. That's mean an action we can name verb or simple predicate, and it's the same thing. Okay, for example, identify the simple predicate. It's a verb. Identify the verb. It's a simple predicate. Yeah. So that's mean we can name this part of a speech in both form, verb or also simple predicate. Yeah. This one is other for to say that. Okay. Exercise C. Underline the verbs 2 times. An ugly duckling hatched out of the last egg. Okay. In this case, the verb is hatch. I'm sorry. Number 2. The other ducks teased the ugly duckling. In this case, the action is teased. Yeah. Number 3. Even his sisters and brothers chased him. Okay. So in this case, the verb is chased. Okay, one of the strategy for identifying the verb is that the majority of the verb in past ends in ed. For example, chase. This one is a regular verb, and for that reason, at the ends we write ed. Yeah. So we identify in that form that is a verb. Number 4, the ugly duckling left his home. In this case, the verb is left. And this one is the past tense of the verb live. The duckling lived with a woman, a cat, and a hen. In this case, the verb is lived. Okay. Number 6, the sad duckling wanted fresh air instead of a house. Okay. In this case, the verb is wanted. Okay. If you notice in past, we only add ed. Want, wanted. Yeah. The ugly duckling swam very well. Okay, in this case, we have an irregular verb, and in this case, is swam. This one is the past tense of the verb swim. Okay, swim, swam. Number 8, a peasant rescued him from the cold and ice. In this case, the verb is rescue. Yeah, this one is an action that we develop in past. Number 10, in the spring, the ground bear saw his reflection in the water. In this case, this one is an irregular verb, and the present tense is see. The past tense, saw. Okay. Number 10. The other swans bowed to the beautiful new swan in the lake. Okay. In this case, the verb is bowed. Yeah. So we underline 2 times. Now, exercise D. This is on page 109. Okay. And we develop 2 steps. Read each pair of sentences and underline the verbs twice. Put a check after the sentence which has the verb that gives a clearer picture. Okay, what is a clearer picture? That's mean a clearer meaning. Okay, that's mean the sentence that you understand better and you know that the person that developed the action developed in that form. Yeah. Okay, we have the first one. The goose waddled to its nest, and the goose walked to its nest. Okay, first one we identify the verbs, and the first one is waddle, and the second one is walk. Okay, what is the clearer picture? In this case, is the first one. Why? Because the word waddle, okay, chapotea para su nido, camina pero chapoteando. Yes. Okay, and let's see, the only person, okay, the people are the only let's see, individuals that work. Yeah. Okay, good job. Let's see, now we continue with the next one. Okay, so let's see, let's pass right now. In this one, number 2, the boy several minutes late ran to the bus stop. And then we have the boy several minutes late raced to the bus stop. Okay, in this case, first one we identify the verbs. In this case, it's run and also raised. Okay, what is the correct answer? In this case is the second option. This one is a clearer, okay, sentence that we have here. Number 3, the baby crawled across the carpet to his ball, or the baby went across the carpet to his ball. So we underline the verbs 2 times. Okay. in this case, and we identify the clearer sentence, and in this case is crawl. Why? Because the baby start crawling, yeah, comienzan gateando, okay, they don't walk. For that reason we don't use the verb go, yeah. Okay, so let's see. Number 4. The eagle flew through the air and the eagle soared through the air. In this case, we have two verbs. The first one is flew and the second one is soar. But what is the correct answer? In this case is flew. Why? Because the eagle is a bird and you know that a bird fly. Okay. Number 5. The lifeguard went into the water and the lifeguard plunged into the water. In this case, we identify the verbs. The first one is went and the second one is plunge. Okay, and for that reason, the correct answer is the second one. Why? Because the lifeguard plunge, that means saltar, okay, dentro del agua. Yes, so this one is the correct answer. Let's see. Now, remember F. In this case, we place all necessary punctuation in the following sentences. So we have 5 sentences and we identify what is the correct punctuation. Yes, okay, remember we study commas, period, exclamation point, question mark, okay, all of this one are punctuation. Let's see, number 1, Jenny, comma, okay, remember we apply the first rule that when you have a name, so you write comma. Please start the dishwasher, comma, wipe the counter, comma, and sweep the kitchen floor, period, because this one is a declarative sentence, okay? Or maybe an imperative sentence. You have 3 actions. Start the dishes, wipe the counter, and sweep the kitchen. So you separate, okay, this group of articles or things or actions by commas, yes? Good job. Number 2, mom asked, okay, comma, you open quotation marks. Did you remember to start the dishwasher? Okay, you write question mark and at the end you close the quotation mark. Yeah, because this one is a quote, okay, that a specific person says, and for that reason you write in quotation mark. Yes? Okay. Number 3, open quotations, no, comma, mom, comma, I forgot, but I'll, okay, you write apostrophe, I'll do it now, comma, and you close quotation. Answer Jenny, and you write a period. Okay, that's mean other person says that, and for that reason you use quotation marks. Okay, let's see. Let's continue. Number 4, our field trip is on a Friday. Okay, comma, April 4, comma, 2008 at 10. Okay, in this case, you write comma between the dates and also you write the columns between the hour. At the end of the sentence, you write a period because this one is a declarative sentence. Little House in the Big Woods was written by Laura Ingalls Wilder. Okay, that means this one is a book or maybe a novel. And you know that the title of a book, the title of a magazine, of a novel, so you underline. And for that reason, we underline Little House in the Big Woods because this one is the title of the book. Okay, and we apply one of the rule of punctuation. Yes? Okay, excellent. So let's see. Now we have some general instructions. Okay, for example, what are the pages that you work in penmanship? Okay, remember this week we were page 40, 41, 42, and 43. These 3 pages. And what are the activities that we develop? Okay, on page 40, you copy the definition of happiness. Okay, you have this definition in blue, so you copy this one on your notebook. On page 41, okay, you trace the warm-up, okay, the samples that you have here, and you write a row per each one, and then you copy the poem that you have in the part of practice. Page 43, in this case, okay, we develop the warm-up, we trace the sample that you have here, and in practice, you copy the prayer that we have, yeah? And in page 42, and we trace and also we practice copy the state, okay, of the United States. So this one is the penmanship workbook and the penmanship job, okay, that you have during the week. And remember, you have also the spelling list. You have until Friday, okay, at 6 p.m. to send activities. So please send your of spelling, send your notebook, okay, the activity of your book, and also the audio. It is important that you send these 3 things, yeah, of spelling. and also the fourth lesson of penmanship book. Yeah, okay, see you the next week, because the next week we have classes. Okay, yeah, we have normal classes. And have a nice day, have a nice weekend. I'm sorry, have a nice week, and also weekend too. Yeah, God bless you so much, and also bless your family, and enjoy tomorrow, our Independence Day. Yeah, excellent job and excellent participation. Nice job, thank you very much.